Hi guys, welcome to FXMS. Please confirm if the sound is good. So sound should be good now. So just to please confirm so we can continue our analysis. Okay, nice. Hi, Mr. Tisong. Hi, Mr. Hassan. Alaikum salam, Mr. Saad. Hi, Raina. Okay. So what we can see first right here is the bound index is really weak. Yesterday we did have the sell of the euro bound, then it was really nice. It did bounce. Also, yesterday in the weekly forecast we said the gold is a good sell. So you guys, the gold did crash very strong. The bound we forecasted to come all the way down here to this level. Okay, here or even lower. But bound franc probably is better now as the franc is really strong. So here is bound CHF. You can just take EuroCAD and put the bound CHF for now. Okay. This possibly will continue down a little bit further down. The bound index have a really strong candle to the downside. Okay, so this is the area of operation right here. You can see this is potential is a reversal area. We got in here, but this may continue all the way down here for the bound franc. Also, guys, what I want to talk about is the Bitcoin. Bitcoin, if you go right here, this may work out to be a good sell for the Bitcoin. If you look at the bigger time frame, this weekly candle, it may be reversing right here. Okay, so this may be reversing, and if this scenario will happen, profit taken after the gold crash, okay, this may come down all the way down or halfway. Okay, so possibly Bitcoin may continue to fall, guys, may fall fast. This is, you know, the risk about the Bitcoin, but at 11,422, yesterday we said that's probably going to crash in our group, and that it did fall strongly. Then possible to continue coming down from here as a profit taken. If you look at some small time frame, 5 minutes or so, that's a small signal right here. So if you want to have a sell and watch it, you know, it's a little bit risky. And also after a big fall, it did have a correction, then it's come back down. Pound dollar also, that's in the 4-hour time frame. That's a really nice signal. We discussed this like in the MACD and everything in the weekly forecast, so no need to repeat everything. Let's jump to the gold. Gold, guys, may be coming back all the way down to 1830. Okay, so the next target for gold is 1830. There is no buy at all now, guys. Okay, don't buy. This is a continuation of a sell. Okay, so gold is under pressure still. So if you guys remember in the last weekly forecast, we said for the gold to come below 1900, we need some coronavirus fear to be taken away and some vaccine to be announced. It's gonna have to do something with a profit taken for those who did buy and for the vaccine. So the reason for the gold, it did go up first. The dollar index was really weak. The inflation target in the US was changed. Central banks did print so much money, and the coronavirus fear and the uncertainty in the market. So that's why everything make the gold go up. And we have been saying for like few months is gold is only up, right? So now, excuse me, as a profit taking, everybody who get from 15 or 1600, once you reach just around the 2000 area, 2100, they want to take some profit. Also, we've got this news from Russia, right? So the good question is, when can we buy gold again? Probably, possibly 1750 if it does come down all the way down here. You find a good supporting area. Okay, so 1750, it will be very interesting to watch what happened right here. But for now, this possibly may continue to come down as everybody's still holding his gold long. He's afraid that the gold is going to continue to slide down. Then they're going to close more long positions as fear. Okay, so that's probably what's going to happen. Psychology, it's all psychology now. We are dealing with full psychology. Look at this big, huge. And yesterday, the weekly, the live stream, we said that we're going to be on looking to sell. Hi, Andrew. How are you, man? Hi, Suto. Hi, Yahya. Vincent, how's it going, man? Maybe you mean what's the reason? I'm not sure what do you mean by what's the cost. You mean what's the reason? What did it make fall? So guys, Bitcoin possibly coming down and gold also coming down. So that's something to keep the eye on. Euro bound going up. This from yesterday, it did come down really nice. We were selling from here, did come down really nice. Now it's opposite, right? This possibly is a good buy. I'm just gonna remove all that stuff. So we put the target as 89.50, did come 89.68. So 18 bips away from the target. Okay guys, watch out. This is in divergence in the MACD right here. So possibly this euro bound will continue up all the way up to here. That's something to keep the eye on. Euro bound, even when the dollar is weak, is gonna make the euro a little bit strong again. And the pound is really weak, then euro bound is shooting up like crazy. That's why. If you look here, you can see this price, okay, and that's a lower price. In the MACD, this one, the second low here should be lower, but in reality is going up. So momentum is going up, however the price is going down. So that was a good indication to get a buy signal. Let's put another template to show you guys here. What I mean right here is very clear. You can see this price right here. and this price right here. Okay, where this price is going down in the MACD, this is going up. The best entry was the first, and this intersection right here, it did happen before this one here or anything. It's just early indication of a MACD reverse. And that's for our time frame, and that was confirmed by this one. Okay, that was confirmed by this one. So that was a really good buy divergence in the MACD. It does work, especially in the bigger time frame. Even this one right here, guys. Look at that one right here. Let's zoom it a little bit. Here, this one. Let's make it bigger. If you look at this one, price is higher, the price here is lower. Okay, so it was indicating going down, and that was really nice down. So the Swiss franc is really strong right now, as the market is, and Japanese yen is down, which is just market is settling after a big move yesterday. Okay. All this was profit taken yesterday. Very nice profit taken. So in New Zealand, in the weekly forecast we discussed, this is gonna come all the way down here before any reverse or anything. This arrow is still from last week, guys, and this one from the previous week. It's going really nice, move by move right here. This one up and this one down. Then we expected this one to push down, especially with the New Zealand news. It was really nice. Pound dollar has a big potential to continue coming down, guys. Okay, pound dollar is really nice. And if you put the MACD also, that was very nice move in the MACD right here. Okay, it's very clear, very nice. And you can see this is one high price, even price or a little bit higher, and the MACD was going down. This one it did fail to come back to the second or the first top, and it did fail, so it did come back down strongly. Watch out, many people are going to be watching this level, because once this level is broken down, then so many people are going to get in. But having a little bit more experience with the MACD and stuff, then you may be actually entering before this one. Okay. The Bitcoin is falling, guys, so if you just in, it's going really nice. I expect a big crash in the Bitcoin, just like what happened in the gold. Maybe not as much, but as a profit-taking mentality now, probably more people. It's like a snowball. It's gonna roll. So it's gonna. Everything is overpriced. Everything is inflated. It's just gonna bring it down quickly. If you look at this price right here, and that one right here, okay. The same scenario down here, because this is same color. This is not going to show. I'm going to make it like this, okay, and right here, even right here. So where the price is going up, the MACD is telling you I'm losing momentum. This trend is dying. Sellers are going to be in control, and that's scenario, okay. However, the dollar is weak, but the pound is super weak. That's why it's going really down. But the pound franc is even more. Hey guys, the same thing in the MACD right here. It's going down very clear. Under pressure, under still. Also for, if you go support and resistance in the daily, that's probably a good area. Right here, it did fail to break this high right here. It's coming down. We possibly may come down all the way here. So in the pound franc, I would expect another 200 pips down. As the dollar index is really, let's read some of the news here. Sorry guys, I'm not reading the news. How's EuroCAD? Probably EuroCAD is gonna be going sideways a little bit up now because the dollar is weak, so the euro is strong. Okay, so euro is strong, and the Canadian kind of halfway a little bit. So EuroCAD is going up. Wait another 100 pips up. Once market start to reverse, possibly tonight will reverse EuroCAD. So tonight maybe we'll be selling EuroCAD again. Let it go up 100 pips. Don't buy it. Then short it from the top. Nice, Andrew. Yeah, the reason, yeah, we explained. So Mr. Yahya here, we explained why the gold was going down. And also we explained why it was going up. The school saying the pound dollar may go up a little bit one more time. Yeah, it may. Everything is possible in the market, right? What we discuss here could be right and could be wrong. So if you guys want to wait, what we do, you guys know how we do it right here, right? We do index analysis, right? It's a little bit different. So we do analysis for the bound itself. The bound itself right here, if you look at this high and this high and this high, okay, and it did break in the ABC system, advanced profit cloud system, it did give us a good signal right here in this crash and free fall. So if you're gonna wait for the pound dollar itself to act in a certain way, what we do here is we do separate analysis for the pound index and we do separate analysis for the Swiss franc and the dollar, and we'll see what's happening in each one of them. So the pound is really, really weak. Then we jump to the franc. CHF is really, really strong and did bounce from support area. I think this is going to reverse at some time here or go up there. It's not going to continue pushing up. It's going to reverse at some time. This is just, you know, a little bit of correction in the fear level in the market. So pound is going really, really down. Swiss franc is going really up. This will make the pound Swiss franc is really good sell for us. Intraday trading, you get 50, 60 pips and you get out. Okay. If you go to the euro index, it's going back up. I think this is just a correction one. It's gonna, because the dollar is going really weak. So possibly watch out for this one. We'll see how it will go here. Okay, guys, to this level. Possibly it will go up here, then will reverse. We discussed this one in the weekly forecasting yesterday, and it was really nice fall before it did reverse because the dollar is getting really weak again. Okay, dollar index is a little bit weak again. This should make the gold go up, but it's not. The gold is still down a little bit under pressure, so. Okay, so for us this, and also we did draw this together, guys, in the live stream in the weekly forecast, and we expect it to come down. So it's coming down as a pattern, either correction or a reverse, doesn't matter, but at least we have a sell here from the top, and we said, like, since 2-3 days ago, this top possibly. If you guys go back 3 days ago, we made a video on the live stream, I believe, where we said this is a double top. I can put, right? And when we zoom this one, okay, we're gonna take this out, and we said this is a double top within the double top. That one and that one. You guys remember? If anyone can remember this, please let me know. Okay, we said this is a double top, and this within this top there is a double top. Okay. Also, if you can not focus on this one, there's kind of a double top, but this one is really low, but this is very clear. And that we said this is gonna come down from this one either to this one level or all the way down here. Doesn't matter, but at least we expect a down move, correctionally or reverse. It doesn't matter. This possibly is going to be impulsive as the pound index. We did analysis for the pound index. We said we need to come down all this way down here, and this area we'll see. And also the MACD at that time is going to be around 0. So if it's around there, either it's going to reverse or come down. I think it's going to come down only to here, and then it's just going to take to the upside again with some good news for, you know, trade deal between UK and Europe and stuff. As a pound under so much pressure against the Swiss franc, guys, and we discussed this one already. You can see right here, you can see the crash really strong. I'm just going to put the APCO advanced guys for you here, very clear. Look at this. Look at this signal, this beautiful signal, nice. So much. Don't never sell something like never buy something like this because it's gonna reverse. It's like a ball. This is a steel ball falling. Even before it reverse back up, it need to keep bouncing down, 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 like, and you know, making correction, going sideways to collect more buyers and get more buyers in. So you guys, you can see this was very clear trend to the upside. It was not great, but because this is okay, this is uptrend correction within a big downtrend. This side movement right here was correction wave, right? Contracting, you can call it triangle if you wish. It did break to the downside beautifully. How did you catch this one? How do we get to know this is a good sell or a good buy? Here, our VSA market scanner is telling us the Swiss franc is really, really strong. The Swiss franc is really, really strong, and the pound is really, really weak. If you guys want to download the system, you guys are most welcome, available on our website. The annual package has a 58% discount, so you guys are most welcome for this one. Okay, so this will tell you what is really strong against what's weak, and also on the left side here is going to tell you what currency is trending. So Euro pound is a really good buy, Euro Japanese yen was a buy, Euro New Zealand was a buy. I would avoid this Euro dollar, also avoid for now. Swiss franc Japanese yen is a buy. Canadian, we discussed Canadian Japanese yen, that is going to be really, really nice in the weekly forecast and the live stream. Also pound franc is going to be a very strong sell, which is minus 6.4. Pound CAD is minus 5.4. Pound Australian minus 3. Okay, and pound dollar minus 3.7. So that's really nice system to give you a good idea what to trade against what to buy against what. But if you're an intraday trader, you want to get 50, 60 bips from the market and you get out with nice profit, probably that's the best system to have. Combined with our APC or APCO system, you're in the money. And you're away from any big news or anything like that, or big fundamental analysis. It's just telling you what's going on in the market right now, so you can short the pound against the Swiss franc and you're good. You can long the euro against the pound, you're good, like that. You know, Japanese yen, if you did buy franc, Japanese yen, euro, Japanese yen, and this will last. It will not keep changing after 2 minutes. It will last. It takes some time. Okay, take a few hours or so. You will have enough time to make 40, 50 bips before you get out of this or change a little bit like that, you know. Of course, some days are better than the others, but this is going really nice with the forecast right here. Okay guys, nice. So we have Andrew here. Remember the double top we discussed in the weekly and in the 1 hour time frame in the pound dollar before. So it's available also guys in our YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out in one of the previous videos. Okay. The stop loss for Bitcoin, you should probably go only with the latest high, because if it takes this one, you want to get out. Okay. If it breaks up here, just to get out of it, small loss. If this scenario will happen. Okay. So 11, 5, 10 or so, nothing big, because you don't wanna risk too much in Bitcoin. Okay guys, so don't go for more than 11,500 in my opinion for stop loss. If it works out, works out. Back to the pound dollar right here is going really nice. So if someone also wants to scalp the pound dollar, the system is good in scalping. You can say it's giving you nice scalping signals right here. So this one signal right here, you get like 50 pips, and also show you guys the signals. You can get messages sent to your cell phone. That's also one good thing about the system. There is a panel right here. It will tell you the major trend is down, okay, and the price cloud is down. So it's telling you to buy or to sell. And the latest sell at this sell will change from one time frame to another, okay? So we're just in the 5-minute time frame. That's why it's going to be to the latest signal. But if you go to the 1 hour time frame, right here, it's gonna give you 1.3050. So about 60 pips away from the entry right here. It will change from one time frame another. It depends on what time frame you trade. But even right here, you can see this was a really nice sell from this area right here. 1.31 price was really good. So if you go to something bigger in the 4-hour time frame, you can see the cloud did start right here. It did try to break it again, but it did fail and it's like banging out. Okay. And the weekly forecast, we discussed that we expect a one correctional wave down in the pound dollar. So possibly something like this. So probably another 200 pips down, 1.2650 is possible or something. And this is a pound move, it's not a dollar move, because the dollar is already super weak. So that's why the franc is strong. That's why pound franc is better. So okay, you can see this, the crash in the pound franc. Japanese yen is really weak right now, so you can see the euro Japanese yen, CHF Japanese yen. The pound is really, really weak. Okay, guys, you can see this was really nice. We said the Swiss franc is really, really strong now, so the Canadian Swiss franc probably is not good to sell. I mean, it's not good to trade at all for now. Yesterday it was a buy, it did go up a little bit. Then after this, probably should go get out of it and forget about it. Okay, so wait later on. This will be a good buy again today, possibly today or tomorrow. Don't sell this down wave. Wait another 50 pips or so, right here. So wait this down wave to finish. Don't take it. Then when it starts to reverse, take the buy again. Okay, I hope this makes sense. So wait a little bit to go down to this level right here. give you the number right here. That's 68.27. So wait for 68.27. See if it's gonna reverse from there. Possibly it will. Okay. But don't sell this one. Wait to finish, because in the MACD in the 4-hour time frame, you can see, guys, that's a good thing to notice. You can see this is a buy signal. You don't want to sell now. It's still, I believe, too early a little bit. They're just having small correction down. This is gonna continue up. This is not gonna change the momentum or anything in the trend. So really, you wanna wait the correction to finish, then you take the next buy. Also, expect the oil for long term to go up. Okay. So the pound dollar will probably keep pushing down. However, the dollar is weak, but because the super weakness in the pound is pushing further down. If you guys remember from the weekly forecast, however, watch out for this one. The trend looks like it's dying right here. This is very important because it's tricky a little bit. The trend looks like it's dying right here. And also, if you look at the MACD, it's going down. Even from this high, the previous high to this one, the price is higher in the MACD. I'll zoom it a little bit to see it. Look at this price right here, this high, and this one. However, the price here is higher, but this MACD is down. So in the big picture, there is a divergence right here. Okay, that's a big picture. If we go zoom it a little bit, in the last weekly forecast, we said probably still win one wave down to come to this support level with a trend line and bounce back up. Then from this high price, possibly is going to be a good sell. Okay. If this will happen, why do you expect this? Because I do expect the stock market to go up, and the Swiss franc is just going up now as a fear in the market. I think by today late or tomorrow, this is going to reverse. Australian index is kind of halfway now. It's not super strong, it's not super weak. It may come down a little bit weak, but also dollar is weak. Okay. So I don't think this is still a good sell. Possibly one wave down up again, either to here or there with the stock market. Then later on, with the dollar start getting really strong, this will be a very good sell. Excuse me, guys. Okay. So I can see one more push up right here. You can see the price has not moved much lately, and that's because weakness in the USD and the Australian didn't move as much. If you look at the Australian index itself, right here, you can see it has not moved too much lately in this area. That's why also that dollar is weak and the Australian kind of neutral, it's a little bit weak. That's why Australian dollar is still weak. I think this is not a good yet to trade. Okay, so Australian dollar I would expect to go one move up, then later on will be a sell. But New Zealand, we said New Zealand is going to be a sell because the banking news and everything, and we expected the New Zealand to be weaker, okay, because it's less affected by the stock market. So that's why we said New Zealand's dollar is going to be a good sell. Guys, gold started going back up a little bit, so watch out for this. So if you're in a sell, probably when I get out, you don't want to hold it for much time. Okay, just you don't want to be stuck in any direction in gold with this high volatility, guys. Okay, so don't wait so long. The pound franc is going really nice. You're welcome, Mr. Saad. Euro Japanese yen is up because euro dollar is up, and euro yen is kind of correlated to euro dollar, and Japanese yen is really weak now, even weaker than the British pound. So that's why this is going up. Okay. The SPX is gonna be only a buy, guys, and also the Dow and the DAX, but wait a little bit. Okay. Wait, maybe come down a little tiny bit, not much, maximum to here again, then buy again. Okay, with any rejection of price, this is gonna be a buy. I don't think this is gonna crash all the way down or anything. So 3328. Okay, guys, so the SPX is only a buy. The support is triple quarter threes. So it may come down a little tiny bit, not too much, but later on it's gonna continue going up. And in the MACD, this is only a correction, in my opinion. This is not gonna continue down. It is just a small correction as a profit taken. Well, the reason for this is because approaching the high levels, so you must get some fear in some people. They're afraid that the price is gonna reject and they're gonna come down, and that's why. Okay, so this is only a buy only. So there is a high momentum right here, and even in the MACD, this price is even higher than that one, which is really good. Possibly we're gonna have two more high MACD tops right here. Okay, so I expect this one to push one up and another one up again, two more before we get a major correction. Okay, like this, before we come down again. So I think 3,500 is near, is not too far. As you can see, the New Zealand index, we expect it to continue pushing further down. It was really nice, it's coming down. Pound franc is still under much pressure, guys, as the pound is really weak and the franc still strong. So further down is expected. Another big candle or so is expected. So maybe another 50, 60 pips is possible today. Watch out the Bitcoin reverse a little bit. Pound dollar is going nice. You're most welcome. I would avoid selling euro pound at all now because the pound seems to be very, very weak. And to sell euro pound, you must get a very strong dollar, and dollar is not showing strength at all. So selling euro pound, it will be risky for now, in my opinion. We can wait a little bit for it. Euro is getting to be very strong now, so euro pound and euro Japanese yen is still in the buy area. Later today, I would expect things to reverse. Pound franc is possibly a good sell still for Mr. Sokti right here. Is a little bit late a little bit, but it's still in the bigger picture is still okay in my opinion. Okay. Okay, guys, that was it for now. Hopefully today in New York session we can come back live and we can see what's going on and discuss the market together and see where things are gonna settle. Thanks, guys, for joining me today. It was my pleasure and my honor. I hope you guys be in a good, successful trading day today. Please make sure you trade safe. Don't risk more than 1 to 2% in each trade. And this will mean if you get 100 pips stop loss, this 100 pips for a $10,000 account will not exceed, let's say, $100. So this is how you be in a 1% risk trade. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you and have a wonderful day.